Hello everyone, this is Donna from Even the Scales, and I'm on my channel right now to talk about why it's such an emergency that I get some help immediately. Before I even moved this morning when I woke from my sleep, one of the neighbours that's breathing smoke into my home, the plan this morning, it must have been to just overwhelm my home with cigarette smoke as much as you possibly can when she first wakes up. So this landlord, who is St George Community Housing, their whole business and organisation right now is relying on these three mentally disturbed people that are joined to my unit who are tampering with the air in my home. So before I even moved, this disgusting, vile person who is a known pervert, predator, peeping Tom, who has rarely left his home in 22 months because he's so addicted to abusing and causing me harm and suffering. The plan must have been for him to turn on his range hood and just breathe as much cigarette smoke into my home as he possibly could. So he must have been standing there with the cigarette, just like breathing it in, frantically, trying to put as much cigarette smoke. He might have lit about 5 of them. And he's turned on his range hood and he's just sent as much smoke into my home as he possibly could, to the point where it's probably almost sent my smoke alarm off. I myself have said on my channel before that I can't handle the toxins from cigarette smoke. So not only is this landlord watching my heartbeat on a monitor as he's got this mentally disturbed person breathing nicotine and other chemicals into my home as much as he possibly could to cause me a severe panic attack and to affect my health, he's also watching my heartbeat on a monitor as he does this, to see if I'm going to have a heart attack or to see how much panic he's causing me. Now, not only is he using this mentally disturbed pervert to abuse me every day, the landlord's watching this happen, and his whole business is relying on that person. Does that sound sane to you? Does that sound logical, everyone that's listening to this? This landlord must truly believe in his mind that he can use this person to do this, that he's going to get away with this crime against humanity that he's caused against my life and other people here in Campbelltown. It's attempted murder. What this landlord just did was attempted murder. It also tells me that this landlord has probably done this to many other people in the past, because he's trying to force my death, and it's as if he's done this to other people and he thinks he's going to get away with it again. And it's like me living and surviving this is actually not an option for him at all. So my life's in severe danger right now. Not only is this landlord trying to kill me as soon as I wake up from my sleep, he's also got other cruel people and people that have put me through abuse watching me in my home through illegal cameras, who are all wishing death on me as well because they've been involved in this. Some of them are multi-million-dollar business owners that have got people viewing into my home, if they're not, watching to see if I'm dead yet. So this is why it's such a emergency that I get help. And yes, I am shaking. I'm shaking. My heart rate just went right up because of how traumatized I am. I try and deal with this with humor because it's the only way to get through it. It's the only way I would have survived this, is I try and see the funny side of it. It's definitely not funny because this landlord's preying on my life every second of the day. I don't know who he thinks he is. He's trying to play God. He's also tried to play God in this town because he's actually been responsible for environmental crimes that have affected the environment here in Campbelltown, New South Wales. So I don't know who this landlord is. He thinks he can just destroy, and what for? He must be a very low-life person to think that he can get away with that. And if he thinks he's getting my life, he better think again, because, you know, I'm a good person, and someone like him doesn't deserve to be here as much as I am. So he's not getting my life. But I just wanted to make this video this morning just to make it clear that this landlord is preying on my life every second of the day from the minute that I wake up. And his whole organisation right now relies on a known pervert who's a very dangerous, obsessed stalker who is fixated on me 24 hours a day, who got quite aggressive with me the last 2 times that he's been outside, that I was outside. So, you know, I don't know what this person's going to do. These people are desperate. These neighbours are desperate right now. They know they're going to jail for the rest of their life, and they must be just delusional to think that they're going to get away with this. So it's like they're literally trying to hurry up and kill me. So I need urgent help, and if there's anyone out there that can help me put these people in jail where they belong, so that this landlord can stop thinking that he can just take innocent people's lives. And the Campbelltown police are involved in this too. The Campbelltown police are watching this predator attack me in my home with this cigarette smoke, and they're doing nothing about it because they're involved in it. I mean, last night they were out there sounding like they were the criminals, which they are. So they encourage this. They encourage this person to do this. But that must have been the plan this morning. It must have been the plan, okay? And they're watching my vital signs. So he knew when I woke up. He knew the second that I woke up. So that was the plan, apparently. Just keep breathing smoke into her house as much as you possibly can. Overwhelm it to the point where the smoke alarm almost probably went off. And it's made me feel like I've had a packet of cigarettes because of the way I can't handle the toxins in them. And my heart is absolutely beating out of my chest right now because of the panic attack it caused me. So yeah, this landlord and this community that's involved just had another attempt at trying to take my life, and now the Campbelltown police are out there with their siren on, encouraging this to happen. So you can see how urgent it is that I get help here. My family members are involved, my closest family members, all of them, they're all involved. And they let me know yesterday that they're still very much a part of trying to take my life. You would think after 22 months, you know, of watching me go through this torture and suffering, that they would be having some kind of remorse for what they've done. Apparently not. There's no remorse whatsoever. They're still off spending my inheritance. So these people are ruthless. These family members are absolutely cruel, heartless and ruthless. So is this landlord and these neighbours and these police. So my life's in danger. So if you can help me, please contact me on the email that will be attached to this video, and I'll be on this channel every time these people make another attempt on my life today. Landlord is St. George Community Housing. I think I mentioned it in this video before, but I'm just making sure everybody knows who they are. Well-known housing organisation, has taken bribes from the New South Wales justice system to have me abused to death in my home, and he's paying mentally disturbed people to do this. Predators. Thanks for listening.